Disney World changed drastically in 2025, and you're gonna wanna stick around to find out what happened. Sup, my dudes, it's Demi, and Disney World looks a lot different in 2025, and I'm gonna break it all down for you today. From ride changes to land closures to brand new experiences, these parks really don't look the same anymore. And we're also gonna go over some announcements made at D23 and beyond about more changes that are coming up to the park. So now let's get into it. Let's see how Disney World has changed, and let's go get into some hijinks. First up, let's talk about all of the changes in Magic Kingdom. In June 2025, Disney permanently closed the Liberty Bell Riverboat, Tom Sawyer Island, and completely drained the rivers of America. This is to make way for a brand new land themed to the Cars movies, along with giving some extra space for the brand new Villains Land that will go behind Big Thunder Mountain. There is currently no timeline for when the Cars Land or the Villains Land will open, hopefully in 2028 or 2029. But as of right now, this whole area is a construction zone, and it's so sad because I miss the water and now it just smells like dirt here. On a much lighter and more fun note, in August of 2025, Disney opened its first lounge inside Magic Kingdom. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean themed lounge called Beak and Barrel. As a part of D23 weekend, Disney invited me out to check out Beak and Barrel, and I had the best time. This is not 21 and over, children can go here, and I know I called it a lounge, but that's because this is the first place in Magic Kingdom where you have an actual bar with people making handcrafted drinks versus some pre-made drinks that are in the full-service restaurant. And you must have a reservation to go in. I did a full video of Beak and Barrel showing you the entire experience. This is more than just a few drinks and a couple of light bites, so make sure to go check that video out. I will link it here and put it in the description box below if you think you may want to add it to your Magic Kingdom trip. And finally, July 2025, Magic Kingdom debuted a brand new nighttime parade called Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away. In this parade, the Blue Fairy takes your dreams of your favorite Disney characters and bring them to life. And actually, the parade route is backwards. It starts in Main Street, goes past the castle, through Liberty Square, and ends in Frontierland. That way, guests that would like to leave right after the parade have a much easier way of getting out.
The times are always different. Sometimes there's 2 per night. This parade will not be happening on nights there's a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party or a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party, but it is absolutely beautiful, and I hope you have the chance to catch it because we love a nighttime parade at Disney.
I wish that this night would never end.
Made it over to Epcot, and one of Epcot's biggest changes this year is the return of Test Track in a brand new form. Welcome to Test Track 3.0, the third iteration of this ride. In Test Track 2.0, you were just doing tests in a car about its power, its efficiency, and that particular car. But in 3.0, you're looking at how cars will work in the future and how electric cars are going to be more efficient. And the biggest change is that you no longer design a car, which actually really helps with the loading capacity. So the lines have gotten much better for Test Track since it's reopened. And yes, single rider is still available. I just got on single rider and it took me 20 minutes on a 60-minute wait. Test Track 3.0 is simply amazing. I famously hated Test Track. I never rode it. I didn't like it. I cannot wait to go on this over and over. The overlay is so beautiful and it feels like Epcot. When you hear words like future and tomorrow, this is what we wanted back at Epcot, and they gave it to us. They listened, and I'm so excited. And remember, this is the fastest ride in Disney World. Yes, even more than Tron. Tron is 60 miles per hour. This is 65, and that speed, well, you really feel it. But Test Track 3.0 must be on your must-do list when you come to Disney World. Our next change at Epcot can be found over at Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. A change made this year is that you no longer need a virtual boarding group to enter this attraction. It is standby only and individual lightning lane. Today is a slow day at Epcot, so right now in the middle of the day at 12:30, it's a 40-minute wait, which is fantastic. So pro tip, unless you are near the front for rope drop, I would wait till the afternoon to ride this because a lot of people rope drop this attraction and then it's like 80 minutes or more. There still is no single rider for this attraction, so if you do not want to have a long wait, I would buy the individual lightning lane. And finally at Epcot, literally inside Spaceship Earth, Disney opened its first 21 and over lounge, Geo 82. This first ever adults only lounge is beautiful with crafted cocktails and light bites. It is reservation only. They also do fireworks dining packages. I go over it all in my Geo 82 video, so make sure to check that out if you are interested in booking this adults only experience. We have now made it to Disney's Hollywood Studios, and there are a lot of changes here, starting with 2 brand new shows that opened this year. Over at the former Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, you have Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After. This hybrid show of live performers and screens with brand new original music is really spectacular. Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent show up, and they tell you that they are the most misunderstood, and then you, as the audience, get to decide who deserves a redemption. Personally, I feel this is one of the best things to have come out of Disney in a very long time, and it's a show that you cannot miss. The other stage show that opened this year is the new Little Mermaid show. This replaced Voyage of the Little Mermaid, which means they added some new costumes, some new props, some new puppetry, some new projections, and I think they did a very good job with it. I will tell you that there is no show times. It is just running on a loop. So you may have to wait 40 minutes in line just to go to the next show, and it's because the theater is rather small. So if this is an important thing for you to do in Hollywood Studios, maybe it's something you should consider getting a lightning lane for, because this does accept lightning lanes. Our next piece of news is that on September 25th, 2025, Star Wars Launch Bay will be closing permanently. And opening in 2026 is a brand new experience called the Magic of Disney Animation. And it may not be the original Sorcerer Mickey hat, but a Sorcerer Mickey hat is coming back to Hollywood Studios. And in this experience, also coming back to Hollywood Studios are the animation classes, along with an Alice in Wonderland themed playground, character meet and greets, and more. That's all we know at the moment, so stay tuned to find out when this will be opening and exactly what all the experiences will be. Along with Launch Bay, Disney Junior Play and Dance will also be closing permanently on September 25th to make way for this renovation. At this time, Disney has not announced if a new Disney Junior show will be replacing the current one or if it's going to all be a part of the animation building. And if you heard somebody tell you otherwise, that is a rumor. Nothing has officially been said by Disney, so stay tuned for what the official news will be. And finally, if you missed my heartwarming, tearful goodbye, the Muppet Courtyard has officially been closed to make way for an upcoming Monsters, Inc. land, which will open in either 2027 or 2028. We do not have a date yet. Muppet Vision 3D was the final project that Jim Henson worked on, so it was incredibly emotional, and I highly recommend you taking some time and watching my goodbye video to see all of the fun little Easter eggs in the land and to say goodbye one last time. But thankfully, the Muppets are not leaving Hollywood Studios completely because they are taking over Rock and Roller Coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith will remain open through the rest of 2025, but will close in 2026 to make way for the Muppets overlay. As of right now, Disney says that Rock and Roller Coaster will reopen in 2026, but we do not have any dates yet. But stay tuned to the channel for all of the updates, especially because the Muppets are near and dear to my heart, and because I said years ago that the Muppets should be at Rock and Roller Coaster because it makes so much sense for the Electric Mayhem to be there. But that did not mean I wanted Muppet Courtyard gone. I wanted more Muppets and not this. And so I know a lot of people have very mixed feelings about this, so let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. And finally, heading over to Disney's Animal Kingdom, Dinosaur will unfortunately be closing on February 2nd, 2026. This is to make way for the brand new Tropics of America land replacing Dino Land, which will feature Encanto and Indiana Jones. At time of recording, the Boneyard and Chester's Dino-Rama have already closed, so get your last rides on Dinosaur. It is an incredibly wonderful attraction, and I'm so sad that it's closing. And finally, in 2025, It's Tough to Be a Bug, the show inside the Tree of Life, closed down. But November 7th, 2025, we will see a brand new show, Zootopia Better Zootgether, a Carrot Vision 4D show starring Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. The show is designed to celebrate how all beings are interconnected, so stay tuned to the channel for that show to premiere. Well, my dudes, those were the changes made here at Disney World in 2025. Let me know in the comments, what change are you excited for? What change are you not excited for? I want to hear all of it in the comments below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon. Become a patron. You'll get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, access to our Discord, a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like this to this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.